You may not give a second thought to turning on a tap and getting a glass of drinking water. But where does it come from? The Bundaberg Regional Council operates 14 water treatment plants in the region. They take raw water, like this, and turn it into clean, safe drinking water, like the stuff that comes out of your tap. Let's take a closer look to how this happens. Pumps draw raw water from a source, like a river, where it's stored in a holding tank. This water is a precious resource, but it's not ready to drink yet. The source water contains organic particles, organisms and toxins, so it needs to be treated first. From the holding tank, water is pumped to the treatment plant, where activated carbon is added with each intake of water. Activated carbon removes taste and odours from the water, as well as toxins from blue-green algae, herbicides and pesticides. So how does activated carbon work exactly? Let's ask an expert.
Activated carbon has lots of little cracks and crevices, so it acts kind of like a sponge to absorb all the taste and odour forming organics in our water. So it tastes good and it's safe to drink.
Oh, that's really cool. So does it have anything to do with reducing the turbidity of the water?
That part comes next. The measurement of turbidity is a key test in water quality. Simply put, turbidity measures the cloudiness of water, more specifically the light scattering effect of the water. In order to reduce turbidity of water, a coagulant is added to cause small particles to clump together to form flock particles. A flocculant is then applied to make these flock particles big enough to settle to the bottom.
Thanks, Dylan. Let's take a look at what happens to these flock particles at the treatment plant. The water moves along to the flocculation settling tank for sedimentation. The design of this tank includes inclined plates which make easy work for the sediment to settle, producing both a clear water stream and a liquid sludge stream. As the settled flock travels through pipes to the drying lagoons, where it will later be removed to a landfill station, the clear water decants to the sand filtration stage. Here, the water passes through fine sand filters to produce clear, clean, filtered water by removing carryover particles from the sedimentation stage. Let's have a closer look at how sand filtration works.
Easy done. Watch what happens when we pour raw water over these filter papers. The sand filters work in the same way. Now we have clean water.
After the filter water undergoes a pH check, it will enter the final stage of disinfection. Let's check it out. Back at the treatment plant, chlorine is now added to disinfect the clean filtered water. The drinking water is then stored in a tank and distributed to residents through the town's pump station. Let's recap the process of turning raw surface water into clean drinking water, like the stuff that comes from your tap. First, water is pumped from the source into holding tanks. Then to the treatment plant, where activated carbon is added. It goes through the process of coagulation and flocculation before the sedimentation stage, and then onto filtration, and is finally disinfected and supplied to households within the region. Cheers to that.